This video is all about a fragrance I bought right off the shelf retail. It's an Acqua Di Parma and it's Pura. If you're interested, stay tuned for more. Hey everyone, it's Peter from Central. If you're new to this channel, I want to give you a warm welcome. If you're back, it's good to see you again. On this channel, we talk about fragrances, designers, niche, perfumers, so on and so forth. So if you're into fragrances or you just want to smell great, consider supporting the channel by love, like, share, all those wonderful things that support this channel. I want to thank you in advance. And now let's get right into our fragrance for today. It's an Acqua Di Parma and it's Pura from 2017. Before we get into the fragrance, I'd like to say a couple of things about Acqua Di Parma. The city, it's named after a city, and Parma is a city that is in the northern part of the boot of Italy, and it is between Bologna and Milan. And the signature yellow that they often use in their colors. There are also other colors, but the signature yellow has been the trademark color of Acqua Di Parma since I think 1916. There's also green, there's also blue, and there is also black. And another one that's quite interesting is the Acqua Di Parma, the Oud. It came in this lovely sort of brown box, and it came right in the center. I mean, that's quite nice looking. It is quite impressive. It's a great fragrance too. But today what we're talking about is we're going to be talking about the fragrance Acqua Di Parma, and it is Pura. It's a great fragrance for summer. Of course, the Acqua Di Parma fragrances come in a cylinder like this. They're all cylindrical, most of them anyway. And when you just slide this up like that, and this fragrance sits right inside, just like that. It's a great presentation, and it packs super easy in your suitcase if you want. There's also a little paper that comes on the inside like that, and it gives you a brief outline of what, in many different languages, of what the fragrance is about. In this particular one, the Pura, it says, Colonia Pura, Eau de Cologne. A contemporary and refined creative interpretation of the Italian cologne. A radically fresh fragrance, delicate and bold, which embodies the most modern side of the Italian lifestyle. But let's get into the fragrance, and how about we look at the sprayer and see what we get from it. So this one is from 2017, and let's give it a spray and see what we got. François Demachy is behind this fragrance. I think there are many perfumers in the house or for the house of Acqua Di Parma. You know, you have Jean-Claude Ellena, you have Meissonier, you have Alberto Morillas, and there's also Kirk John. I think he's also one of the perfumers that has done some work for Acqua Di Parma. This particular one, of course, is done by François Demachy. Colonia Pura is an aromatic citrus with a floral undertone. That about sums it up, but it doesn't do it justice. I think we can do better than that. Let's dive into it a little deeper. Fabulous fragrance. It's such a good one. I think I'm gonna give another spray just to kind of get that top note again. I got off talking here. The first thing you're gonna get when you spray Pura is going to be a green, limey bergamot. That is also accompanied with a leafy green petitgrain scent. Also, that whole thing is kind of softened a little bit by a little bit of orange in the background. So the whole liminess, the greenness of it, when you first spray it, is softened by a soft, mellow tone of orange. Now, it is not as orange as like a Terre d'Hermès. It's not as it's not as orangey as that. It is much more mellow and softer. While Terre d'Hermès is a little bit on the dirty, ripe orange side, this one is much fresher, smooth, and a little bit more citrusy. It's really quite nice. Pura also, once you wear it a little bit, after a few minutes, it turns a little bit sweeter. You have some floral notes in here. You have narcissus, and you have some jasmine in here. Now, the floral notes are not overwhelming, but it has got a floral undertone in this fragrance, which make this one 100% unisex. Anybody can wear it. I think that the bergamot at the top with the orange and the slight floralness underneath, it's perfectly wearable for just about anyone. Because There is also a note of coriander in here, and the coriander kind of keeps the floral notes in check, so they're not becoming overpowering and too sweet. So the coriander kind of just balances out the fragrance, where once again anybody can wear it. The projection and the longevity of the fragrance is kind of on the medium side. Now you will smell this one for quite a while on the skin when it sits closer. And the skin scent's going to be comprised of, you have some musk in there, you have some patchouli in there, and there's also a little bit of cedar, and that's what you're going to be left with as it sits in closer after about, somewhere around the 6-hour mark. It is smooth, it has a little bit of sweetness to it, some nice light florals kind of hovering around, not too much where it becomes too feminine, but not so cologne that it becomes too masculine. It's the perfect balance of a unisex fragrance. It is a really tremendous summertime scent, I think. But 4 to 6 hours is really all you're going to get out of it, and it's not going to project tremendously. It is more of a closer sitting fragrance, beautiful, light, and really well done from Acqua Di Parma. Classy, smooth, and easygoing. And you know what? We all can use some of that. I hope you enjoyed my quick review of Pura by Acqua Di Parma. If you did, consider supporting this channel. Love, like, share, all those wonderful things. I want to thank you in advance. And until next time, I want you to take good care of yourself. Always smell nice. And I'll talk to you soon. Until then, Central.